my lovelies. So, at the end of last episode, well, about 2/3 through, we had Jeremy move in with us, and he brought with him all of his money and also all of the items that were in his previous home. And I mentioned at the time that this didn't really sit well with me, and I wasn't really vibing it. So I ended up modifying our money back down. I was still able to add on a couple rooms, so we will have a nursery, we will have a bedroom for the child, and I put in just a couple of the items that were like this mirror, or not that mirror, this mirror, and we have a clock and a rug that were items from Jeremy's previous home, so that, he moved in and he can have some stuff from home. Alright, and Jeremy is already up for the day. So we have a barn, we have a home that we can raise children in, and we are going to get him started on his aspiration as soon as we get his needs up. Because those are really our only goals now, are to have fun with this pack. When we get back up to 20k, we're going to build a really nice nectar making barn shed. I'm not sure what I would call it. Can you not take a shower? Is the tub backwards or something? Finally. Okay, that was maddening, and I have inextricable roof limes now. So angry. Okay, who did we lose? Oh, right. We made because that's a friend and not a... Right, Elsa died. Right after adopting a child. That's unfortunate. We are going to harvest those things that are good for nectar making. And then we are going to sell all the rest. And then we are going to see if we can get that rack. Then we are going to take care of Sybil, because we're just not going to deal with that again. We are not going to leave her in that position again. You're cold. You're wearing your winter weather. Are you wearing your winter weather? And you still have stink lines even though you took a shower and your hygiene's full. Apparently today is just gonna be a day. Oh, you're not wearing your winter weather. Let's put on your winter weather. Let's collect the manure. We're going to give that to Izzy. She is the one who gardens, so she will be the one to get the fertilizer so that she can fertilize the plants. But I think we recently fertilized the plants. Yeah. So we cannot fertilize them again yet. Alright, you, sir. You. Alright, the bed is clean. The other bed is clean. You, sir, are going to rub the neck. And you are going to clean the hooves and brush the coat. And then you are going to work on your horseback riding. And once you are done, you are going to craft nectar. You are going to craft so much nectar because we need to get those... Oh, I saw a thing on the internet that, do we have any finely aged nectar? Right, after that first nectar, we are going to collect all the finely aged nectar bottles, because I heard that they fixed Roberto Crinkletop, and he is now, funds from Roberto are now counting towards the total sold for this aspiration. So we're going to collect all our finely aged nectar, and we're going to check on that. Now let's get you mounted up. Oh, such a handsome man. Who's a handsome man? Can you get on? Alright. Now let's scratch his neck. And we will go for an energetic ride, because that will increase our riding skill, his endurance skill, and that will allow for some good skill building for you both. Okay. So we've collected a whole bunch of finely aged nectar. I'm going to do a real quick shuffle to put just to keep I've talked through my intentions for how this will be organized. Okay. Now we're going to run into town and talk to Roberto. There's our pretty girl. Oh, and Arthur is at endurance level 2. Okay, and we stopped at the nightclub just because it's the closest lot to the general store. Sounds like Roberto is at least somewhat present, so let's jog here. And where is our esteemed Mr. Crinkletop? He's got to be walking in from somewhere. Come on, Crinkletop. Okay, we're not gonna wait because that runs the risk of him being past 3 o'clock. Sir? Confess attraction? I don't think so. Alright, let's sell the nectar first. What are you all doing? Guys? It's 2 o'clock. I can't take too much time with this. Okay. Holy shoot. Oh my goodness. 5,000 simoleons? I almost said a bad word. This one day is going to put us at 17,250 nectar. Oh, this feels broken. Okay, we're going to ask about the community. We're going to ask about his longevity. We are going to see if we can get this man to give us longevity nectar and or a death flower. Spinach, 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 spinach is half the battle. Okay, let's ask about the longevity again and show off our muscles. Let's get back. Yay! Brighten his day. Weirdly glitch? I'm not sure what's going on here. I think Sienna was gonna come over and say something, but she's too far away, so both of our Sims were just waiting for her. No! I don't want to ask to be woohoo partners. Let's ask about his longevity again. Yeah, Sienna was on the way over, and she was about to talk, so everything was glitched about it. Can we ask you about... Discuss the logic puzzles, why not? Earn my trust further and I will share more. But no, it's all about the nectar. Yeah, we're getting closer. Alright, let's go home. Alright. Oh, you should introduce yourself to Carter. Let's do a howdy introduction, because you're a rancher. 'Cause you have not met yet. Hi, I'm your sister's live-in boyfriend. Ask for blessing to marry. I mean, this is Isabelle's only family. I love her so much. I have no idea if Carter thought this was positive. Got a new idea. We'll tell him a funny story. You're a geek, I'm an alien. Oh, let's try no, let's not try analyze personality. We'll tell an engaging story, and then we will get back to work, because we have so much to do. Alright, how is Arthur? Arthur looks really good. So we're gonna rub his neck, and then we're gonna mount back up. Jeremy is outgoing. Outgoing Sims need to socialize more often. We just got the charisma skill. Alright, and while you are doing that, you... Yes, it's very sad, whatever it is. Oh, right, your friend died. Oh, first, let's clean our nectar maker. And make nectar. I'm just gonna see if I can get the racks full. Oh, that reminds me. The reason we went into town. Yes, it counted! It counted! Yay! Selling things to Roberto counts toward our aspiration now. Okay. Now you are going to talk to him. And then you are going to practice the barrels. Oh, Arthur's afraid. Jeremy, stop. Reassure your horse. Talk to him. Calm him down. Goodness. Okay. Now, Jeremy, refill the feeder with prairie grass. We have successfully made Arthur feel better. And our friendship bar is going up. Alright, we will let Arthur eat then. Because he's trying to eat and we keep interrupting him. How is Sybil doing? Sybil is doing good. Oh, our hygiene is not great. Carter, don't yell at my dog. But we can chat with Arthur while he's over. Oh! Arthur is a young adult! Oh. I am sad that our parents did not get to see him come of age.
Washa Zabrief. Baribi Damse. Trangela Shopsim? No.
He's apparently having a good day, though. Okay. You use the restroom. And Arthur is asleep. But his energy is excellent, so you can wake Arthur up. I'll let you finish what you're doing, though. You, girly, will need to do some serious needs maintenance after this. So pretty. Reassure about being ridden. Reassure about help him out. Rub his neck. And then practice barrels. Okay, you're in the shower taking care of that. Or no, don't take a bath, take a shower. And then just take care of all of your needs. You are in the weeds, emotionally speaking, aren't you? Alright, we're at 3 bottles of nectar in the feeder. So we need 10 more to... Oh gosh, it's 9 p.m. Where did the day go? Holy cow! Alright, how are our horses doing? Before we go to bed, Arthur is fine. Sybil is fine. Alright. So you, sir, how are you doing? You're pretty good. Why don't you have a quick meal and just top off your hunger need before you go to bed? And we are taking care of Isabelle. How's your handiness skill? Because I would like to... We need to get up to 6. I would really like to, upgrade the bed so that we stop getting that occasional, cheap bed making us sore interaction. Alright. Jeremy went to sleep first, so he should wake up first. Oh, I guess Izzy beat him to it. Alright. Your needs are pretty good, so we're just going to do a real quick top off. And then you will start your day. While you're doing that, let's wake you up and get you going on your day. One of you needs to spend some playing time. Yeah, before she hits the garden, we'll have Izzy ask Bess to do something hunter-ish or investigatory. Aw, we're thinking about Mom. That is so sweet. Okay. Oh, Bess is falling asleep. Alright. Grab some leftovers. And Jeremy, now that Izzy is out of the bathroom, you can use it. Oh wow, we got a lot of snow. How is... Okay, it looks like we can harvest the prairie grass, but also looks like it might not be growing because winter... I don't know. We'll see how that... We'll see how our prairie grass holds up through the winter. We'll go in and we'll have... We're just going to give a bunch of prairie grass to Jeremy so that he can keep the feeder full for the horses. Because I'm going to probably split that chore between them. Aww, they're doing a smooch autonomously. I like it when Sims do that. Alright. Harvest the lemons. Harvest the pears. Harvest the potatoes. And then sell the rest. We do want to head to Henford on Bagley. What's wrong? Arthur, what's the matter? You, sir, do a care upon your horse. We'll pin level up the writing skill. And we'll pin... Those are both good. Sad because he prefers to be hand-fed. Well, let's brush his coat. And we will hand-feed him some prairie grass. Alright, how are you doing? Oh, you are already back in the house. Well, you are going to clean hooves and tell a joke. And let's have you do a little bit of hand feeding too, just so there's no jealousy issues. Let's hand feed you a pear. And then we will get to... Oh. And then we will brush Bess and send her hunting. Before we send her hunting, we will scratch her favorite spot. And then we will send her hunting. And that way we will take... What is this? I'm not a huge fan of how it just switches back and forth like that. Because I filled out an order for you to do things. And that order let you give both pets good attention. Alright, you, sir? It is impossible to catch these horses. Alright, you are going to brush his coat, and you're going to clean his hooves, and you're going to mount him, and then you guys are going to go practice some barrels, because that just didn't happen yesterday. And now you're going to craft nectar. Because if we can manage to do 10 nectars, then we have all of our racks filled, and we can just do horse stuff like competitions. Oh, and we can get cows and llamas and all of the things, and I want it so very much. Oh, Jeremy and Arthur became good friends. Awesome. As we get Arthur's temperament skill up like that, he will be... Oh. Stop being a poop, Arthur. You're being a little poop. Let's see if we can practice some barrels today. Nope, we got bucked off. Well, that is just fine, because we're not going to let him get away with that. We're going to ask for his cooperation during mounting.
Oh, Boogie Lagan, so you're nappy.
This is going to be... Okay, looks like we got some consent there. Worst case scenario, we train him up really good. We breed him with Sybil, and we sell him while she's pregnant. Because, honestly, he seems to enjoy being a little shit for the sake of being a little shit. And he is very pretty. Yeah, we've already doubled his value. So if he doesn't settle down with training, we may have to sell him. I would like to keep him, because he's very pretty, and he and Sybil should make many pretty babies for us. And that is my hope. But if he's if he keeps bucking off, Jeremy he does have the defiant trait, so we'll give him to, like, temperament level 5-6 before we decide he is too much trouble. Running round in circles. A horseback riding level 3. And our seat's already much better than Izzy's was at that level. But maybe that's because we are on the barrels instead of going for a ride. Oh, we are at 38 out of 50. Dang, we might not take as long on that aspiration as we thought. How is Arthur doing? Because we don't want to make him, like, hunger good, energy good, social excellent, hygiene excellent. Alright, let's let's call it good on barrels and go for an intense ride. Because then we
Edna.
will bring up Arthur's fun and also help with his endurance.
Oh. Huh?
Are you gonna buck us off again? No,
Immediately.
no, you don't need to do that. We can just go for a ride together. Oh yeah, there's the there's the questionable riding posture. It was because we were doing barrels. Good to know. Alright, after this batch, it's almost 2 in the afternoon. After this batch, we'll take a shower, see if we can get another batch out of the nectar maker. Because if we can get this rack filled today, yeah, 8 out of 13. If we can get this rack filled today, then we are going to have so much time for things like llamas and cattle. And, oh, we can get chickens and build a pretty coop. Because, I mean, we have got the funds to, like, nectar making is, we're good on funds forever now. Like, I don't think we can mess that up. Oh, Arthur fell asleep. After he wakes up, we will give him, we will hand feed him because his hunger is getting low. Alright, Izzy, you got that shower in. Let's do, we have 8, so 5 more batches. Clean the nectar maker. And just make another round. We are apparently out of berries. That's okay. And if we can fill this today, then we can change into one of your winter outfits, please. If we can fill this today, then tomorrow we can go to Henford on Bagley and get herbs and get spinach for call over Arthur and hand feed him. And did the beds ever get mucked? Arthur didn't sleep in his bed again. Hand feed him some prairie grass. And you are a little chilly. And your bladder need is bad. Well, we don't need to have accidents in the nectar. Oh, but if we can get this finished in a reasonable amount, like before it's terribly late, yeah. Once we finish this batch, all 4 racks will be filled. So tomorrow, we can go to Henford on Bagley. Oh. Well, we can... We are not going to buy another rack. There'll be space in there. Okay. Jeremy and Juniper just had the baby. Umber and Juniper just had the baby. So let's both go over and meet the new baby. And hopefully this time we won't get stuck holding the baby for 4 hours again. Okay. Let's ask to be introduced to the new baby. Apparently named Moses. But I did also slip in to this house, and it is not a very pretty renovation. But there is now a crib, a toddler bed, and beds for children and teens. So they should have a bed that accommodates all of the kids. Why aren't we being introduced to the baby? Okay, well, let's go here together. And wait a second, did their toddler age up into kidhood. Yeah, that's 2 kids and a teen. I will come back in and modify worlds, and I will fix that between episodes. Because I want them to have a bed that everyone can sleep in. And Jeremy, why don't you introduce yourself to Umber? You know, that way we will do a friendly introduction. We'll continue building the snow pal with Umber. Hi. Oh my gosh, did it actually work this time? Did it work? Yay! We can cuddle. Oh, we learned that Moses is Wrigley. Oh, and Carter just showed up. And after this, we will hand Moses back to Juniper and go home because it is 9 p.m. It looks like Jeremy is having fun building a snow pal. Oh, Jeff is gloomy. And are you freezing to death, Dominic? Or are you a partially alien child? Oh yes, she likes pet enthusiasts. That's a hair choice there. That is a hair choice there, Ren. Alright guys, it is good to see you, but I think we're gonna go home. Alright Jeremy, how are you doing? You are doing pretty good. And it looks like Arthur is good. Sybil is good. So let's just... How is Isabelle doing? Isabelle needs to eat and take a shower. Get some leftovers. How is Bess? Bess is also fine. And our nectar racks are completely full. Oh my goodness. I'm so excited. I think tomorrow we are going to head to Hemford on Bagley. And then when we get back, we are going to buy a llama. And we're going to get a cow and a chicken coop and maybe some goats and sheep and just go crazy with animals. Because we have the money and we just did the home renovation, so I don't want to do the nectar shed right away. We just did 2 builds in 2 episodes. I don't want to, let's have some delayed gratification in here. Okay. Isabella is up with a sore back. We need to get her handiness up. Her needs are mostly pretty good. We'll just top those off. And then, how is Jeremy? Jeremy is dang near perfect as well. So we will get people's morning chores done. And then... Oh, we just had a diaper thought bubble up there. I don't know that I necessarily want to rush their relationship. Like, I wanted to give them at least, like, a few in-game days before, proposals and weddings and the like. But I do... Oh, shoot. I was going to have Izzy repair it because her handiness is higher. Oh, well. It is what it is already. And then you can use the bathroom. Alright, Izzy? You look pretty good. So we have a good collection of all of our stuff. So let's just do a sell all on our produce today. Okay, Jeremy, you repaired the potty. Use it, and then you are going to clean some stalls. Oh, that one's clean. That one is occupied. Go ahead and refill the feeder with prairie grass. Then clean Arthur's bed. Just fertilize that one, but we can evolve it. And then we'll head to Hedenford on Bagley. And when we get back, we are going to buy some critters. And I am very excited. Oh. Bess is doing a bork at us. We will give Bess some attention when we get back. Alright, this is going to be a really, really super quick visit. Let's try a haggle. And we may actually sell some of the stuff that's in our pockets. Just because we have so much produce in our pockets right now. And we'll get a slightly better price on it this way. But the important things are we're going to go to both stalls and see what they have to offer. Right. Okay, so we won't bother to sell anything, but we are going to buy... Stop running to the fireplace! Madam! You think I had you haggle for nothing? Nonsense, creature. Okay, so we definitely want to look at what fruit she has. We have plenty of grapes and lemons. Yep. I think lilies and pomegranate. No, we already have a pomegranate. Let's try. Okay. Let's try ingredients. Okay, we want a basil. We're just gonna pick up herbs as we see them. And we are watching for spinach. Alright. I think we have a bell pepper and a green bean. I know we have an onion. I think we have a morel, but not a regular mushroom, so we'll pick that up. And we will see what Ms. Agnes Crumblebottom has. Just keep this really, really quick, and then we'll head home. You were already... Seriously? I just... Come on, woman. I mean, this is one of my favorite worlds. I love the English countryside feel of it. Okay. See, we just bought a basil. Do you have any spinach? Okay, she doesn't have any herbs. Right, let's go home. And none of this stopping at the inn to light the fire. I heard you became friends with Jeff Grove. He's pretty cool. Yeah, I'm hoping to be good friends with the whole Grove family. And then their kids can be friends with my kids. Okay. Okay, let's hug our pretty girl. And we have some decisions to make. Now, we have the horses here. And I want to build our nectar making barn here with like the greenhouse semi-attached when we have it. So I'm thinking we will do the new livestock here. So I'm gonna pop into build mode and put a little quick something together because I want to get a cow and a llama and maybe some chickens. Maybe just a cow and a llama at first, because then we are in, delayed gratification. Just because we can afford it doesn't mean we have to have it right now. Okay, so Izzy is back, and she is the one who is going to have the time because nectar making is not going to take nearly so much of her day as before. So this is going to be, woohoo, with Jeremy. This is going to be an Izzy chore for now. All right. Do we want a beige or a white llama first? Let's get a white llama, because I know you can't actually dye the wool in Sims, but with a white llama you can dye their wool any color. And we are going to get a... let's get a Guernsey, just because I think they're... They say brown cow and spotted cow, but this is a Guernsey and a Holstein. And I just like Guernseys better. I think they're cute. Alright. Let's... Alright, we will name our llama... Cloudy, absolutely not. We'll name our llama Ruprecht. And we will name our cow... Not Daisy. That is the most unimaginative cow name. We have a Ruprecht and an Arthur, and a Sybil and a Bess. Let's go with Madeline. I like the name Madeline. Okay. So we are going to feed these guys. And we are going to pet them. Oh, we can already shear? Well then, let's shear and milk. Because that is good funds. And we'll start our friendship bars growing. I'm so happy! Is it under socialize that we can... I would like to pet... I would like to pet my pets. Oh! He didn't want to be sheared. It's so ludicrous that we would be shearing him in the middle of winter, but it's a daily thing in The Sims. See, Madeline is letting us milk her. Are you saying that she is a better cow than you are a llama? And I am not going to be interacting with Simple Living at this time, so we're going to sell the milk and the wool. We may get into the the wool is used for cross-stitch patterns, the milk can be used for cooking, but we're gonna hold off for now on that until we see how much adding this new set of chores and responsibilities fits in with the world. I also went with colors that everything looked like, you know, this looks like new lumber, these look fresh built. And it looks like we managed to successfully shear that time. Okay, and Jeremy wants to chat with Isabelle. It looked like that's where that came from autonomously. Oh, I do really like our property. This makes me happy. And it's still early afternoon, so I think we'll have Jeremy... I think we'll have Jeremy do a little more work with Arthur. And then we will call this episode there. While he's doing that, Isabelle, why don't you ask Bess to go potty? Oh, she is going potty on the porch, but it's technically outside. Alright, after she does her business, we will give her some special smooches, and we will send her hunting so that she is getting her canine enrichment. Why do you always do it before you show her affection? Unacceptable.
Finish.
Okay. Now, let's scratch his neck. Give him a moment to feel how he feels, because we don't want to get bucked off again. And then we'll go for an intense ride. What, Izzy? You haven't been riding in a minute. Why don't you take Sybil for a ride? Let's not run away. Oh. And you know what? It is probably time to seriously think about these two getting the marriage and having the children. Alright, let's scratch the neck and go for a ride.
Indeed.
And I think we will call this episode here. Things we want to definitely consider for the next little bit are starting to think about, marriage and children. Definitely making sure our chore routine is locked down, because I have not forgotten last episode where Sybil just got completely forgotten and all of her needs were the worst. And I will not have that happen again. And really getting Arthur trained up so that he and Jeremy can start doing some competitions, because I don't want to neglect Jeremy's aspiration either, especially when we're making such good progress on Sybil's. And let's leave that here. Thank you so much for watching. If you are so inclined, please to be leaving a like, a comment, maybe even subscribe, and do all of those wonderful things that help with the YouTube algorithm. And I will wish you a very fond until next time. And thank you again so much for watching.